more thing. Well, there's also that. And, I forgot to turn on my avatar program. There we go. Alright. Also, chat is in the top left. It just disappears after a while. So, like, hello, chat. You'll see right there. So there's chat there if you want to talk. But we're going to try to finish up. We're on map 25. Hold on. Reorder controllers. There we go. Where... I guess any door works. So lost cells don't count towards the kill counter. Oh shit. I completely whiffed that. Expertly done. I see you over there, bony boy. Double kill. Let's grab this, because it'll probably help us out a little bit. So my plan for the streams, I plan to try to stream every Friday, if I can. Of course, time will vary on the time in which we'll start will vary. And I may even cancel sometimes. Alright, it probably won't always be Doom, but I will try to do Doom more often. But for the most part, I mean, yeah, I think it's gonna be like the majority of the time it's gonna be Doom. And then sometimes it'll be something else. I think we gotta go through a door or something. Oh no. Okay, I need the yellow key. Which isn't gonna be in here. Ah, I see. I think I see what's going on here. So that leads to the exit. This will lead to the red key. This will lead to the blue key. Now I'm going to assume that it's not just going to give us that once we go down this way, it's going to be, okay, we're going to need one of these keys. And I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to assume that it wants me to go... What was that? Where's that at? Oh, the shotgun. Alright, as I was saying, I'm going to assume it's going to get me go blue. Then, oh, I got to go to the red key. I got to go get to the... So I'm going to assume that's how that's going to happen. So that's what we're going to do. Come on. I hate how the pinkies, or the pinky specters in Lost Souls have the same sound. Uh-oh. Ow. Ah, damn it! It's starting to definitely feel like a Peterson map. Room clear, I think. Okay, well, I've just locked myself in here. Okay, that opened something up. Oh, fuck. Let's rethink that. So I wasn't expecting Mr. Bone Jangles over here. Alright. And I assume... I think I accidentally hit one of them with someone on the rocket over there. I think I saw an archvile. No, it's a... yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. If it's just an imp. There's for sure going to be some kind of big encounter here. No? Let's do that. It hasn't asked me to use the blue key, so I'm wondering if that door... like, when I get through the yellow door, it's gonna require me to have all the keys. Just gonna run. Oh. That was not the right call, apparently. Maybe there's a button, a switch I forgot to pull. No? No? Oh, I see. See, I figured it out. Yes, okay, so it definitely is wanting me to grab all 3 keys. And, because I thought it was going to be like, oh, I need to go through here. I thought it was going to be like, I'll find the blue key in here, and then I'll need the blue key in here to get the red key, and then inside would be... so I can go over here, and I need the red key to get to the yellow key. But nah, it's just you collect all the keys. It's probably going to be one of those where it's like, oh, yellow key opens the door. Oh, you need the red key. Opens the door. Oh, you need the blue key. Or, yeah, basically that. Oh, shit. I was wondering when you'd show up. Okay. Just one more left. I found him. The Great Pyramids. Hello there. Grabbing all these goodies. Waka 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 waka. What are you doing over there? I'm making very liberal use of the super shotgun. Oh, yep, knew that was gonna happen. Figured something like that was gonna happen. Did he do an imp pain sound? Or maybe I'm just going crazy and totally forgot that he has that same sound. Let's figure this shit out. And a vulnerability that does not bode well. Yep. And as I stated, ow! Trying to be very careful. Oh fuck. Oh, thank God that fucking Kako killed that Pinky for me. Oh. And a Mancubus. Another invulnerability. Cannot be good. Let's see, I think. God, it's so bright. Where are you at? Oh. Didn't want to grab that one just yet. But whatever. I think I gotta go here. Let's go for an ammo run in this other room. I heard that Archvile. I was like, I gotta fucking focus on him before anything else. Some shells I just used up. Or I need to get some more after I use them up. That's everything in here. Alright, let's see. Go back to the door here. Just as I suspected. Let's see. That. Haha! I outsmarted the Crusher. I was so stupid and just grabbing the key, but I was fast. Didn't even notice the Crusher there. BFG, that's not a little foreboding. I'm hearing shit teleport. To line my shots up. I also heard an arachnotron somewhere. Gotta be careful. Like, I could get telefragged. I think I'm good, though. I think the arachnotron in question... Well, thank God they gave me a nice big open space to fight him. Because if they hadn't, I would have probably had to restart that a couple times. And now okay, blue key door, I think? No, wait. Exit. Alright, let's grab this, actually, let's do a little bit of ammo sweep. Because we need ammo for our shotgun. And then we'll grab that, that blue sphere. And then soul sphere, I think that is. And then we'll head to the exit. Alright, let's see if we can get this berserk. That's not what I wanted to grab, but mega armor. How do I get the... I want that. There we go. Alright, now let's get out of here. We're full up on health. I mean, we can have more rockets. Actually, let me see. Is there any rockets anywhere? I don't think so. I mean, we're full on every other ammo type except... Full on everything except rockets. I'm not even going to bother going down there. Alright, let's just exit. Just in case it was a trap. Missed a kill, which is probably that arachnotron that I heard. But I couldn't find him. Oh, this fucking... One of the worst maps you could possibly base. Okay, I know I talk shit about the chasm, but Monster Condo is also a pretty bad one. Which this reminds me a lot of. Now, thankfully, I don't think this is Monster Condo. The fact that it reminded me of it is concerning. You baited me. Ow. Cut this health bonuses. Watch, just gonna... This way. I did not like the sound of that at all. Don't even know if I was even supposed to be in there. Blue key, great. Actually, what am I doing? Ow, you fucking bitch. Starting to piss me off. Rattle me bones! Rattle me bones! Hey, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, I got the blue key card. Okay, I did not know that was gonna happen. Congrats, game. You caught me by surprise. Well, you've done that a few times, but... Okay. No. Alright, I got the blue key card. That means there's something... Blue door is here. Ow, you fucking bitch! Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! I almost had that without getting hit. Yo, you fucking bitch! I don't think bitch doesn't even begin to describe. No fucking way he dodged that BFG blast. Constant fucking thorn in my side. Actually, thorn is putting it lightly. A fucking hemorrhoid is more like it. I've lost more health than I would like to, but we're above 100. Still's... Oh. That's it? Just these guys? And a pretty okay situation for me? Sure don't want to throw another Archvile in there while we're at it? I mean... Thank you for not doing that, but... I mean, other than the one I killed just a second ago, but don't thank you for not putting another one in there. I need the Yoki. Yeah, this way. Ow! Okay, there's gotta be something. Oh. Let me guess. Uh-huh. About par for the course. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. Well, I'm not, actually. It's late game, so, I mean, you're going to see a lot of a bunch of traps and a lot of higher tier monsters. Damn it. Let's grab some of this equipment. Alright. Now we need a red door. Red key door. I would love to get in there. At this point, I could totally use more health. Where's the red door? Have we not discovered the red door? The red key door. I don't know where it is. There's the yellow key door. But where's the red one? We know where the blue one is. Is it back in the blue one? I don't think so. It might be up here, actually. Well, it was up there. Alrighty. I don't like the BFG's presence here. Let's get ready for whatever it is that's... Just want to see what's behind these other doors. Might be something worthwhile. No idea. Okay, I think it's... Would like to go in there, but I don't know how to get in there, and that would just take too long to figure out. Unless maybe I could... Try to... Maybe if I hit the corner. Damn it. Or maybe I have to do it in a different way. Damn it. I want to figure the... We'll try to do something. Oh. Oh, how about if I just jump in there? No. It's gotta be... No. Maybe there's a hidden wall up here? No. No. The only way I could see me possibly doing this. No, it's not. See, the hard part is trying to maintain the right angle. I don't think I can do it this way. Alright, let's just, what would happen if I did get over there? What would happen? Looks like I would just be stuck in here, unless there's like a switch or something that I could push. See, there was a switch. See, I know. Pick up some of these health bonuses too. I would have to go back up and grab. Damn it. Alright, let's go to the exit, because I don't think there's any way. Or if there is a way to get that, Soul, or the Megasphere, or whatever. The Supercharge. I'll just call it the Supercharge, because that's what it says when you pick it up. The only way that you can get this Supercharge, I think, is that there would have to be a switch that lowers those walls and opens a bridge or something. Because I can't find... Even if I were to get in there, I don't think there's a way out. So it's just there to bait you, I guess. Or maybe I just didn't look hard enough. Mirror world, huh? Take a swig of water. I think once we finish, I'm probably going to move on to something else. Maybe. I would try to finish Perdition's Gate, but I just don't really feel like doing that this stream. Fake wall, huh? I'm low on shotgun shells. I can't be using them all. At least not until which there seems to be a bunch of them here. Oh, you. Now, what did that do? Okay, so nothing. So it's not hurt floor. Okay, let's run down there. Yeah, I was more worried about the mastermind than I was any Mancubus. Alright, but where do I go from here? I guess through up here. Oh, that lowers that. Oh, fuck, another one? I guess one wasn't enough. God, that took so much health from me. Is there a third mastermind that I should be aware of? I lost all with the completely wrong direction. There's probably a switch I have to shoot. There we go. No? Fuck, was I supposed to press that switch back there? No. What am I supposed to do in here then? Yes, alright, Tron is down. Now where's that last Kako? Or I guess he died. I thought there was still another one. Let's go behind this fake wall. Because I just saw a fake... There we go. I guess I was supposed to go up these stairs and figure that out, maybe? I don't know. I figured it out by accident. Which I guess is how you would normally find that. About. Run. Oh, haha. Oh. Ow! Oh, that's a lot more health I wanted to lose. Or ideally, you don't want to lose any, but still. Alright, red key door. This way. Alright, that's all the... Oh, thank God. I don't like the fact that there's an invulnerability there. Anything else worth our time? Let's go secret hunting real quick. Not there. Now this is hurt. I don't know. That would have been helpful earlier, but don't really need it right now. And then I think the rest is in the room that I was just at. Ah, damn it. Let's just re-tag these secrets, because I don't want to lose any more health. Especially when... Now, where was that secret wall at again? It was over here, I think. So I'm going to re-tag the secret. I just don't want to... Okay, where was it? Because it was like... Was he... No. Here? It's back towards... Okay, it wasn't here, but it was definitely... one of these walls. Where's the wall? Am I gonna have to check the tapes? All because I don't want to lose any of my newfound... It was one of these like white walls, wasn't it? Which was it? Because I was going up here. This is a recording. can check out where it was. Let's see, it was... It wasn't that long ago. See, because I remember we accidentally discovered it. Found that one, and then... Wait, hold on. Okay, let's put a pin on this one. It was over here. There we go. Can't believe I have to do the instant replay to figure out where my secret was. Or where the secret was. Okay. And the rest of these should hold. Maybe? I don't know why I care. I mean, there's 2 secrets. I mean... I really don't care to find out where the rest of them are, to be honest. Okay, question. Where do they come from? Cause... Huh? The Archvile, that's what happened. I fucking... Right. I totally forgot that there was an Archvile earlier that rezzed a few imps. Right. This game jebaited me. Well, good thing there was, that invulnerability there, and of course there was one over there, but... One here. I just want to check if that was a secret or not. The Sleeping Mount. Okay, that is... gonna fucking... I don't understand what's going on with this fucking TV because it just kicked me back into the home screen. Now, luckily, I have my OBS open, and luckily, I could have just paused. But I don't know why it keeps doing that, and I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck is happening. I think it might have been ever since I plugged something up in a specific place. I might need to unplug a few things. Because it only does that when I'm using the HDMI port. We're on map 29, so we're almost there. All things considered, we're almost to the end. So this is the penultimate level. Which means... Oh boy, I can definitely tell what map this is based on. I hope I don't have to fight another cyber demon. Considering I just had to fight one. Platonia ass. Vroom. I see. I can even see the outline in the... I see. Ha! You baited me, game. Oh. Rocket. How is this gonna... Oh, okay. Oh, that's... I thought it was like between... A neat little... way to do that. That was pretty nifty. Or it would have been... Ow. How the fuck am I supposed to shoot that? Ow. I think I know how. I just gotta... No. I thought I knew how. Oh, I see. Wait, no. Where did that open? I don't know what that opened. If it opened anything. Come on. Bitch. I figured that was an ambush waiting to happen. I guess not. Maybe it's... I mean, I just had to get this lowered. No? Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, right. No, you fucking bitch! I hate you so much. Annoying little fuck. God. Oh, shit. Like fucking gnats. Now I gotta figure out how to fucking take care of this problem. Just about 20-ish. I mean, probably less than that, but still. Just slightly less than 20. Okay, more than 20. Okay, less than 20. He didn't get to revive anyone. Pretty neat looking room. Just collecting all the armor and health bonuses. Try not to lose any health to hazards if I can avoid doing so. This is a precarious situation. Ow, you fucking... I wouldn't be surprised if this whole stream gets age restricted with the amount of times I've sworn. collect as much of these these things I can. Those bonuses. I don't want to leave. Wait a minute. Ah, I see. Oh, sweet. I get to fight both of them. Or one of them, actually. Whichever one survives. Actually, it doesn't. Why am I trying to conserve health? So considering the fact I'm probably just gonna get more equipment anyway. Or like, oh, kitted up. Oh, there was that right there, too. Let's see. Is there any goodies in here? I mean, there's all these. Can I easily... Nope. Could I easily make my way back up? Let's see. Opens that up. That's over here. Alright, and the exit is here, I think? I actually don't know where the exit... I thought I knew. I guess it must be this way. Ah, I see. Alright. Doomsday. One demon, which means this is an icon boss fight. Which may take us a while. Because I'm not very good against the icon of sin. Which, if you didn't know, the longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become. True fact. I gotta know what that says. What the fuck? He's cartoonish. Boy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. As far as getting to deal damage. I thought it would be... No? What am I supposed to do here? Am I just supposed to no-clip? I actually don't even know. Oh, I did something. Alright, let's reload here, I guess. And we'll save here as well. I'm curious as to what that is. Whatever sound that is. Damn it! Alright, I gotta... Damn it! The hardest part is getting back onto the platform. I heard an arch file. Man, there's no fucking way. Damn it. The hardest part is getting back onto the platform. Damn it! God damn it, fucking Pinky's got in my damn way. I can't tell if I'm even doing any damage. No, the only way... Oh, damn it! Fuck. Yes! Whoa, I'd never thought I would actually be able to beat that. Because I was like, what in the fuck am I doing? And it took me a while to figure out the gimmick. And I was not coming down there unless I absolutely had to. 1,500% kills. I don't even know how that's possible. Well, that is the end of this WOD. I never thought, honestly, that last level, I didn't think I was going to be able to beat this icon fight in one sitting. I figured that I was going to get tired of it, and it would be a whole stream. But thankfully, we managed to take care of it. Now we can watch all these credits of the roll call. Didn't get to play any of the secret levels, but I just couldn't find the entrances. This fucking guy. Oh. Our hero. Oh no, our hero! Okay, I don't know if I'm ready to end stream just yet, but, let's see. I don't want to do, Doom right now. But I also don't know what to move on to. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? About an hour and 40 minutes. Let's see here. I'm gonna move on to something. Today, so I'm gonna do a little intermission. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. If I figure something out, and we'll switch gears to that. So just give me a little bit. Let's just take a little intermission. Sorry, forgot to mute my mic. Unmute my mic. Move on to Power Wash Simulator until the end of the stream. Matter of fact, give me a second. Gonna. Is that? Is that too? I think it might be too loud. It is. Properties. Can I just? I guess we'll just readjust it on the fly, I guess. Turn it down a little. What's going on with my PC? Testing. Star Wars pack coming July 16th. It's Power Wash Simulator 2. Not 1. Was I already watching something? No, I was not. Or was I? Main menu? What the fuck happened to the menu? Okay. Continue. Alright, clean. I thought I was already doing the skate park. Let's do the car and then we can. Or could we? You know what? Let's just do the skate park. Hello? Okay. Let's just get the skate park done. I'm just trying to see if... Okay. Boop. So if you're joining me, welcome. I'm just trying to wind down a long stream. Is it not? Hold on. Try to see and make sure it says I'm playing Power Wash Simulator and not. No. Let me see my channel. So I stopped playing Doom. Okay, I see. Alright, let's, just for a little bit, I'm probably gonna end stream. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it really depends. I'm not gonna end just now because I just started this, but this is at the point where winding down, I guess. So we were just playing Doom. This game is taking a long time to load. Am I updating something? No. It's just taking a little bit to load, I guess. We're gonna get some of this washed up. Game? There we go. Am I? Oh, I must have muted the game last time. Hold on. Spent a lot of time today making a huge mess. We might as well might end it cleaning some mess up. Yo, what's up? Yeah, we just finished Doom, and I couldn't figure out what else to play. I figured this would be a good place to. It was pretty fun. The WOD was. I was gonna say challenging, but really the most challenging part was the Icon Ascend boss fight, which it always is. So. Yeah, sorry you missed Doom. Once I finished the WOD, I just didn't want to play Doom anymore today. Which, I mean, I love Doom. It's just, but sometimes I need a break, you know? It's cool. Yeah, I was hoping that this would be a good, because I was considering, not a big Doom guy. Ooh. Well, there's gonna be a lot of Doom on this channel, so. But for now, we're and it won't all be Doom. It will. There's gonna be some variety here, but the majority of it is probably gonna be Doom. But currently not tonight. Or for the rest of the stream, it's just going to be this, probably. Unless, like, one of my friends wants to play something with me today. Which, I mean, I think they're all busy right now, but... I watch some, mostly coming in Twitch to hang out. The game is not a big deal. Or not that big of a deal. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I was considering ending stream somewhat soon, but since you're, only reason I was is because I don't know how much longer I was going to be able to do when no one was watching, but since you're here, that gives me more of an excuse to keep going. And I got some music playing in the background. It's probably not that audible, but it was just to break up the silence. Yeah, it's hard to keep going when you're alone. That happened to me when I streamed. Yeah. That's still... I mean, I'm still... But I was hoping that... I was hoping that... If I just kept going... Like, if I stream more often, plus, if I just kept the stream going on a little bit longer, hopefully someone would join. And that's why I wanted to try to finish the Doom WOD today. Because I only had like 10 levels left. Or no, 5 levels left, I think. So I was like, okay, if I could at least finish this, that would hopefully give me enough time for people to come in and... But it never happened, and actually that's not true. I did get one person. I got one viewer, and it was a bot. The reason I know that is they dropped their link, but I had all the terms blocked, so they didn't get through the chat. So anyway, how's it hanging? What you been up to? Went to the doctors and everything was fine, so I'm just relaxing. Cool. Nice to hear that everything went well. I've just been streaming. I would like doing to watch interview with a vampire TV show later. I hope that entertains you. Watch any movies lately? No, I don't really go out. Well, I'm assuming going to the movies or just watching movies in general. I mean, I don't know which one. The last movie I just at home. Last movie I watched was Killer Bean. That's because it was I put that in my watch later. And I was like, you know what? I got an hour and some time to spare. But that was the last one I've watched at home. Last one I watched like at a theater, I think it was Mandalorian and Grogu, I think. Because me, my brother, my dad went to go see it. Which, speaking of, my brother has moved out, so that gives me more time to do this kind of stuff. So he finally got a place, and he got a job out of state, and staying at a friend's place for a little bit. Got his own room, I think. So yeah, things going well for him. That's cool. Yeah. And I got a lot of my room back. And I've been trying to open up my room a little bit here. I'm also going to get a smaller bed at some point. Because were you sharing a room? Okay, so not a kind. Me and him were not sleeping in the same room, but a lot of his stuff was in here. Like he had a chair in here, he had his game consoles in here, because he didn't have his own room, and he had to sleep on the couch or to the side in my parents' bedroom when they were up, or my dad and stepmom's room when they were up. So, during the day, he would spend more time in my room. And then he had a chair in here, and again, the game consoles. But since he moved out, now all this stuff is gone. It allowed me to open up a little bit in here and start reorganizing stuff. I'm also, like I said, I'm going to try to get a smaller bed, because I only use half of the bed that I have here. Plus, the bed I'm using now was kind of broken. So I need to get a new bed. That would be a bit annoying. At least you have the room to yourself. Yeah. Because whenever he was up, he would, and if we were both up, he would be in my room all day with me. So it was kind of hard to make time to do stuff other than hanging out with him. So but things have been a little bit more quiet since then. You can get a cheap mattress they ship you from Amazon. That's the last one I bought. Yeah, we're looking into found this one like couch, or there's one like chair, but also doubles as like a bed. So we're gonna look into doing that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to bring that up again soon. I was gonna spend a little bit more, like a futon, kind of. I mean, not really. I actually, I don't know. It's like a chair, but you can pull something out into like a bed. So I guess kind of like the same idea. Yeah, so I only use half of my current bed, which is a queen size. I'm looking at a twin XL size. Cause I'm a side sleeper. Like, I'm gonna sleep on my side. I only use half of this bed. I always use a twin bed also. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big guy, but like, I also don't take up a lot of... Again, I only use half of this bed. I'm not sharing the bed with anyone. And plus, it's the reason I wanted something smaller. One, I want more space in this room. And then two, it's also just, this bed is broken. It's like dented in such a way that, it's like kind of caved in a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get a new one very soon. I do have a cot though that my stepmother accidentally ordered, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to sleep on this for long term. Yeah, it's like one of those like camping cots. So I was like, I don't think I really want to sleep on that for very long. I slept on like those like metal ones. Actually, I've also slept on. I've slept on a few cots in my time. But they're not very comfortable. I guess this. Slept on a hammock as a kid, but my dad made me stop because he said it was bad for my back. I should go back and talk about see what the plan is about getting that bed at some point, because that is something I want to do soon, but I know we're tight on money. Or I mean, I don't know how tight we are, but I mean, things have not gotten cheaper. Are you into Star Wars? They have a Star Wars DLC for this game. Okay, this is I saw a pop-up that said they had it for the sequel, the Powerwash Simulator 2. But I'm kind of... I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan of Star Wars in the sense that to an obsessive level. To me, Star Wars is always one of those things that you enjoy. It's like, oh, I like this thing. It's good. Yeah. Like, to me, Star Wars has always been, I like it, but not like religiously. Like if you were to ask me what fandoms I'm in, Star Wars is probably not one I would mention. Simply because there are more things I like more than, like, to a more higher degree. But I like Star Wars. To me, it's always been something that, like, oh, everyone likes Star Wars. I used to be more into I used to be way more into Star Wars as a kid, never got into the novels or anything. Yeah. I played the games, I watched the movies. The prequels were being made when I was young. So, I grew up on the prequels. Still have your Star Wars toys? I have Star Wars stuff in here, but that's mostly because my dad's stuff. And he had it in here before I moved in. So I kind of just watching over his stuff, essentially. Because he's got nowhere else to put it. He is definitely a huge Star Wars fan. Yeah, my friend let me put all my stuff in a storage unit when I became homeless, so it's still there. It's mostly Star Wars and Star Trek. Yeah. You know, I've never really... Like, oddly enough, I never really know many people to be huge fans of Star Trek in the same way that they are in Star Wars. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure, I mean, they have to, but like, you know what I mean? It's like Star Wars was such a huge cultural phenomenon that, and then Star Trek never got that same, or at least like outwardly. Or at least maybe not when I was younger. Maybe back then, Star Trek was big as Star Wars. Yeah, Star Trek is harder to get into because it's more boring. It's more about social interactions. Yeah, and I'm by no means throwing shade. I'm sure there are many fans, and I'm sure it's a good series. I just, you know, I never... Like, a lot of people... It's like when you think, oh... It's like one of the biggest rivalries in you know, in media, Star Wars and Star Trek. But, like, they never really felt the same to me. And that could be biased because, again, Star Wars, I felt like, was such a big media giant back when I was a kid. So I just never understood where that, other than they're both sci-fi pieces of media, I never understood how they were like the big rivalry in, you know what I mean? But maybe that was something that with time kind of, like maybe back in like the 80s or whatever, it was more closely contested. But in modern day, Star Wars kind of just took over. Star Wars was also more TV, and Star Trek was more TV, and Star Wars were giant money making movies. I'm assuming is what you meant. That would make sense. Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, huh, wait, hold on. I think you meant Star Trek and then Star Wars, yeah. What fandoms am I into then? Well, I like Helldivers, which I was considering about playing Helldivers 2, but I didn't. I didn't. I decided not to because I didn't have anyone to really play with. I also like Hazbin Hotel and Helva Boss, which a lot of people. Those shows get a lot more hate than they deserve. Sure, they're. I'm not saying they're perfect, but some people I feel like complain way too much. And it's like, oh, it's so bad, blah blah. I don't understand how anyone could watch, and it's like it's not. It's a lot greater. It's a good. There are good shows when you don't have motherfuckers in your ear telling you they're bad. I got Helldivers 2, but my friend stopped playing right after I bought it. I only have like 10 hours in it. Damn. Yeah, sometimes I need to take a break from Helldivers though. Like, and that's with me with any game. Like, if I like a game and I'm playing it a lot, and then after a while it's just like, okay, I love this game, but I need to do something else. I think some of the fans of those shows are very rabid, I'm assuming, so it turns people off. I have some friends that are really into them. They're cool. I'll watch them someday when I get Amazon. Yeah, it is Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, the fandom, members of the fandom can be really shitty. I agree. I totally agree. Especially when you get into like the shipping. People are very weird about, why is my ship not canon? Because it's not. That's not what the creator wants. Well, that's stupid. Well, fucking write a fanfiction then. Stop doxing people because they don't ship the same characters. Ship the same characters that you do. Yeah, and there's definitely a character in Hazbin I really like. I don't want to say much because one of my favorite voice actors in it, Richard Horowitz. He used to be the voice of him. Yeah, he's plays Moxie in Helva Boss. He was pretty good. Does a pretty good job. I watched the first 2 episodes of it and I still had Amazon and liked it. I think the character that I The character that I really like, I don't think shows up in the first 2 episodes. I think you have to wait a little bit. She definitely appears in the first season, but you have to watch a little bit more. I mean, I would love to gush, but I don't really want to say too much if you have the intention of watching. I mean, it's not a big spoiler or anything. It's just but I know some people. I know some people don't want to like. I remember some people will say certain things about a piece of media, and it's like it's not really a story spoiler. It's like, but it doesn't. It's like, but I didn't want to hear it. I want that surprise. You don't mind? Maybe. If you've ever seen, actually, you probably know. Like on my Discord, it's on. The character in question is on my banner, my Discord banner, and on my YouTube banner. I think even on my Twitch one too, actually. Yeah, I like her that much. Matter of fact, here, let me just see if I can find that image real quick and put it up on. Yeah, is that who I'm hugging? Yeah, it is. Let me see if I can put it up for chat or for the rest of the stream, just to kind of get it up there. Where is it? Pictures. Oops, did not mean to make it that big. But, and this little bun. Her halo is wrong though in this image. It's a little too simple, but that's fine. Yeah, I commissioned it because I really liked this character and I wanted a picture of me and her hugging and kissing. I have another one somewhere. Let's remove that image. Grab another one. Hold on. Sorry for this is all really big. Taking a lot of time talking about. But yeah, I also got this one. I really like this one. Mint chocolate ice cream. I think it was the artist definitely did it that way. I didn't specify flavors, but they just did that. And I was like, yeah, I just wanted the basic idea of me and her eating ice cream. Thought that was cute. Her name is Emily, by the way. And you'll see her in Season 1. Well, she's introduced in Season 1. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Alright, back to the game. Oops. Game? I would like to play you. There we go. It could... I wonder if this game is installed on my SD card. That's probably why it's keep doing that. And it's probably just loading slowly. paint is always so hard to clean up. SD cards cost so much more now because AI sucks. A lot of computer parts cost more nowadays because of AI. I'm so glad I got my Steam Deck and everything before all this, because, you know, this sucks, man. Fuck AI, for real. And it won't fucking go away. How did I... Hoping my old computer will work when I move into my new place and set it up. It's probably going to be obsolete, or the parts are... Well, actually, I don't know how old it is. But, like, you might run into some issues where you can't run certain games because it's old tech, but I don't know how old it is, or if you even play modern games at all. And modern, I will still play the games I want to play. I did. It still did Dark Tide and Helldivers. Ah. Okay. Well. Never mind then. Because my current PC, like my desktop, won't even run those. But again, it's just because I got outdated parts, and I should have. I'm kicking myself because I didn't upgrade that, my desktop, and now I'm, you know, suffering the consequences of that. My friend gave me a deal on the new PC when he shut down his Bitcoin mining operation. It was a pretty good one. He made $300, or he made me for $300. Ah. Man, you know, maybe life would have been better if I was mining Bitcoin. But I was also like, when did Bitcoin take off? Like what was the big boom period for Bitcoin? $10 years ago? I was still in school. Wait, who was... Yeah, 10, so like... I would have been like 16, probably. I didn't even have... I wasn't even allowed access to the internet. So... Like, free reign on the internet, so... I had to use my internet time wisely when I got to school. So had I known about Bitcoin, I still wouldn't have been able to do much with it. The fuck is that sound? Oh. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard this song regardless, but they let me on the internet young without limits was probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was also... I don't... He did not make a crazy amount from it. It was worth, he said, made about 15k to 20k. I was talking about like when it was like I mean, because like there were people that like made a lot of money doing it, like a crazy amount, like in the beginning stages. And some people made millions. Yeah, fucking. If I made millions on Bitcoin, that would solve about most of my problems. Or just made millions, period, really. I would never have to worry about anything for the rest of my life. And then you had motherfuckers, you know, buying NFTs not long ago, probably thinking they were going to make it big like they did with Bitcoin. I don't know, just crypto and shit has gotten out of hand, I think. Me also, I'd invest it live on, and invest it and live on the money you get back from that. I'm not that high maintenance with stuff I like. Yeah, I fucking. It's good enough money to have, especially when. I mean, fucking see the prices of shit nowadays. If I had millions, I would fucking. I'd never have to worry. Yeah, everyone's grifting and scamming nowadays, doing anything to get ahead. I know, fucking, it's everywhere. Like, so many more scams, so many more grifts. No one's honest anymore. Like honesty, totally thrown out the window. No one is telling the truth these days. But yet, I know as soon as I start scamming somebody, I'm gonna be the one that's to set an example. Like I'm gonna get caught and I'm gonna be made an example of. Or even making the food crappy, make it smaller or worse ingredients. Exactly. Shrinkflation is real. I don't care what anyone says. Because I feel like you get less nowadays. Like the fucking... It's like when you look at those old bottles of shit, and it's like, oh, they made these little indents. Oh, it's for better. They put it there so that it makes it stand up better. I fucking don't believe that. I think you just fucking... I mean, sure, does it make it stand up better? Probably. But that's not why you did it. Favorite soda? Pepsi. I've been drinking Pepsi Zero more often, though. Mostly because I was trying to not ingest so much sugar all the time, because I have a habit of binge drinking soda. Which I shouldn't be doing. I like Squirt or Cherry Coke. I've never heard of Squirt. Unless that was supposed to be Sprite and it got auto-corrected. The zero sugar stuff tastes a lot better now. Yeah, well, actually, that was a crazy thing because I saw something with like Pepsi Max. I was like, what the fuck happened to Pepsi Max? And I looked it up. It's Pepsi Zero. No Squirt is a grapefruit flavored soda, huh? The fuck? I apologize. Someone is mowing the lawn now, apparently. I don't know if you could hear that. Okay, I didn't know if you could or not. How do you make a slope out of concrete? Very carefully, I assume. It's crazy how popular job games got. There are tons of them now. Yeah, it's probably because, you know, people wanted. Well, actually, that is kind of weird, isn't it? How like games based on occupations got so popular, but they don't want to do that IRL. It's probably the same logic people will play. It can be relaxing, I guess. Yeah. I think it's kind of the same logic of why people play sports games, but won't go out and play that sport. It's just more fun to interact with the thing. Like if you were to do it IRL, it would be more tiring and more work than pleasure. I want to try a farm sim. I play pro wrestling games. They're super fun. I like pro wrestling. The pro wrestling games and pro wrestling. Well, I don't watch pro wrestling much these days because all the promotions suck. Or most of the promotions kind of suck. I was into it more as a kid. I fucking... or teen. WWE was so much better when I was a kid. Like they were consistently putting out bangers every Friday night. We don't talk about Mondays. Especially back then. Yeah, I also liked the Cruiserweights in WCW before they all went to WWE. I think I was a little bit young for WCW. Mostly because when they were still around, I was either still a baby um, or before I was even born. A lot older than you. How old are you, if I may ask? "42." Was not expecting that. Makes sense. I'm 26. Aha. I'm always so used to being the oldest one in a group, and then it feels weird when someone is older than me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because most of my friends are just a few years younger than me. Randomly got into VTubers like 5 years back, watching They Weary 101. Most people on here are a lot younger than me. I don't really watch that many VTubers. I watch people who just so happen to have a VTuber. Well, actually, not even that, because I don't really watch Twitch streams that often unless it's a friend of mine or I get done streaming and then see somebody playing the game that I was just playing. I don't watch any big famous ones because I like to chat, and you can't really chat if there's more than 100 people in there. Yeah. It is kind of hard to chat when there's a lot of people. But, I mean, I usually, like, whenever I watch stuff with a lot of people in it, I like to just, like, say shit in chat, and then it's a nice surprise when they actually see it. Having slow mode would probably help with some of those, but, I mean, or, like, if the streamer has a slow mode activated, it would be helpful for more interaction. Are you doing D&D at all? No, not really. I did play. I did try playing. I was at a club in school. Or it's like they had It's like they had this thing where, like in high school, they had this thing. This like, oh, we have club days. So like most of the days would be dedicated to people who would do it in clubs. And I chose the tabletop club, in which we were playing D&D. We had one club day, and then never again for the rest of the year. No idea why. They just never bothered actually doing club days again. That sucks. I did not start playing until I was out of school. Yeah, we did. Yeah, like I said, that was what introduced me to D&D. But even then, I even went out and bought a set of dice so that we can play more often, or I could have my own set of dice to play. And then I never got to use them. I don't even know where they are. I don't even know if I still have them. I ended up losing a lot of shit because I would always either move to different homes. I would always be moving different homes, and then some of the I ended up losing some shit or not being able to bring certain things back. I hate moving. I do too. Especially when you move and you're not allowed to take your shit with you. Whether that be you move from... Because I mean, I was in the foster care system, so I had to move a lot. Especially when one family didn't want to raise me anymore or move to different group homes. I gotta move next week and it's stressing me out. Luckily, I don't have a lot of stuff. That sucks. Foster care system was really hard from what I've read. It was really hard. And it sucked. I mean, there were some good families here and there, but something would end up happening. You know... Or I'd get stuck with really shitty ones that treat me like shit. I finally got adopted by one of them, and they were very nice for a little bit, but then, you know, and then suddenly I became a teenager in high school, and I was like, well, you're starting to become an adult now. Time to verbally and emotionally abuse the fuck out of you. Definitely what I feel like what it was that all the older kids, all the older boys especially, or just really just like I was kind of just like the oldest, and I was all at the time, and I was also the only boy in the house. So it's like, well, I wasn't the oldest. I was some of the older girls would still, and the older boys would also still visit, but as far as being in the house, I was kind of the oldest. So it was just my turn to be the emotional punching bag. Read a lot of foster families just take kids for the money they get also. Yeah. That was definitely... And then some of them will tell you, well, no, I do it because I care. Or fucking... Because I feel like God told me to raise these children that need a home. But really, deep down, they just only care about the money. Now, sure, you probably have the ones that do it that genuinely care. But it's more often than not, I want money. You know, I can get money for just giving this child the bare minimum. Did you go to college? No, I didn't. I was going to, but at that point it was like I had an ultimatum. It's like either you get a job or you go enroll in college. And I had like, you have like a week to do it, or I'm kicking you out of the house. And you had to go figure out what to do on your own. And I got a job first. So I was like, there's no point of me even enrolling in college. And at that point, I was also just fed up with the education system. And I ended up moving up out of that house anyway, away from that family anyway, and then when I did, they were trying everything in their power to make sure I didn't move out. I'm an adult now, you can't fucking make me. You can't stop me. Legally, you can't. But like y'all were always always threatening to kick me out whenever things didn't fucking go your way, and I didn't do shit the way you wanted it. So I was like, all right, fine. That's overwhelming, yeah. It was a really big moment. What had happened was they had to put down a dog that had hurt his leg, and I was like, I think it was like, well, he's gonna be. There's no way we can repair this. He's gonna be suffering, and he's probably gonna die soon. I don't remember the exact details. I wish I remember the name of this dog because I actually really liked the dog, but I think everything else surrounding the situation has made me forgot his name. Because, you know, but yeah, they had to put him down. And there was the mother, which was usually the mother that usually gave me a lot of shit. And, she started yelling and screaming at me. Blah, 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 blah. You kept laying on the top of that dog, and you broke his legs, and you basically killed him. I had enough at that point. I was like, how fucking dare you? Not only imply that that dog dying was basically my fault, but also just make some shit up because you're angry at me, because you want to use me as a fucking emotional punching bag again, because that's all I've ever fucking been. That's messed up. Exactly. It was messed up. And I didn't fucking do anything wrong. So it was right then I decided I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't care I don't care. I'll fucking sleep on the streets if I have to. I'm just fucking leaving. And I fucking packed some shit up. And got a ride out of there and fucking. Of course, they tried fucking stopping me. It's like, and one of the girls was like, you know, Mom and Dad are gonna be upset that you're moving out. I don't give a shit. Or no, fucking Mom told you to stay put. Fucking. I was like, well, she can fucking kiss my ass because she legally can't stop me. I'm an adult. She fucking constantly reminds me that I'm an adult. So, you know what? I'm putting on my big boy pants. And I'm moving out. Because I clearly am not wanted here. Yeah, if they were abusing you, it was better to leave. Yeah. It was... It was not fun. And I had enough at that point. I've dealt with a lot of shit, but that was the final straw. It was like, There was absolutely nothing they could have possibly said that would have changed my mind. Like, they could have kissed my ass and say, "Oh, we're so sorry." Nah. There's nothing you can say. Nothing you can do. And I think they did try to walk back, them accusing me of fucking... Or she tried to walk back, the mother tried to walk back the fucking whole, "Oh, that dog dying was your fault" bullshit. But I was like, no, you already fucking made your bet. You already said it. You already said it. And you've said a lot. You've said a plenty of horrible things to me. Nothing that you could possibly say will ever bring me back. Will make me change my mind. As soon as my fucking ride gets here, I am leaving. And there's nothing that you can do to change my mind. And, never went back. There were some times I was tempted, just simply because life, being homeless, was hard, but I changed my mind after that. I was like, nah. In there is not much better. At least you end up in a place now. Do you have any pets currently? I do. I have a dog. Little dog. Her name is Daisy. She's very sweet. I love that dog so much. Yee. She is very cute. So I guess to kind of wrap up the whole thing. So I am currently staying with my biological father and his wife. So that's why I'm currently residing. They've done a lot to help me. Help me through. I mean, they basically take care of me these days. Although I do collect disability checks due to my autism. I get disability every month, so I do pitch in financially. And as far as that, the adoptive family, the last thing I heard was that the mother in question had passed. And I was asked, "Oh, the funeral is blah 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 blah," and I didn't want to go. I mean, on one hand, I felt like, because that one was also definitely pretty hard. Because like on one hand, I wanted to show up to be respectful and whatnot, but she had fucking tormented me. Said awful things about me. Done horrible things to me. And made it all my... And, it was always my fault. But... And then I was thinking, I was like, should I go? I was like, I don't really want to. But I figured it was. But I just feel like I was like, I don't want to, but it's like I almost feel like I have to. And then I thought about it long and hard, and I came up with the conclusion that I wasn't going, because it's like, one, I'm not gonna make the grieving process easier for anyone that actually is grieving. Two, I have the fucking right to feel how I feel about somebody. Them being dead doesn't take away what she done to me. And I felt like the most respectful thing for me to do in that situation was just not going. I wasn't ready for it. And I figured if I went, it probably would not have been very... It would have not helped the grieving process for those who wanted to grieve. It's good you were able to reconnect with your dad. Glad to hear you're in a better place now. I almost never go to funerals because most of my family treated me like shit when they found out I was gay. Oh. God, that sucks. That really does suck. I kind of understand what you go through. Though, so that family wasn't seeming to be very supportive of me, and you would use it as ammunition. But my dad knows that I'm bi, so, and he's pretty okay with the idea. I mean, he hasn't given me shit about it, at least. And he says he was, he's like, so he's not like angry. We don't talk about it very much. I told him about it once, and but we don't talk about it regularly or not. But I mean, so my dad is cool with it. But I know that a lot of people... Do they know you had autism when you were in the foster system? They found out while I was in the foster care system. Like, prior to me going into foster care, they didn't have a diagnosis. My dad suspected something a long time ago, but my mom refused to... My biological mother refused to get me diagnosed. Because there's nothing wrong with him. And the dad was like, I didn't say there's anything wrong with him. It's just, he seems a little special, don't you think? So my dad knew something was up pretty quickly. I got tested recently, have ADHD with no autism. Yeah, ADHD and autism kind of go together pretty well. Or, like, it's a very common combination. But you can have, I think you can have one or the other. You don't necessarily have to have, or, I mean, obviously, you don't get a choice in the matter. But, like, people can have ADHD but not autism. People can have autism but not ADHD, but it's very common for people on the spectrum to also have ADHD. Which I have both. I'm gonna have to go in about 10 minutes, so you know. To come back more often, it's good to talk. When did I get into Doom? Around, I want to say 2016, around that time. When the Doom 2016 came out, I started playing... I actually got into the classic games, but it was around that time when the 2016 came out that the series caught my eye. Yeah, I guess I also favor the classic games because all the mods you can do. Yeah, that's a good game. Yeah. Doom was pretty good. I had a copy of Doom 3 BFG Edition. I was able to play the classic Doom 1 and Doom 2 that way. I think the 2016 one was the last one you played. It's pretty good game, though it definitely feels a lot. If you've played, the weirdest feeling I think I've ever got playing Doom was that when I went from playing Doom Eternal and then played Doom 2016, it felt so weird. Because they played completely differently. Like, there's a lot more movement with... Or, like, you can't dash in 2016. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in Eternal they did that changed the gameplay around. Which reminds me, I need to finish Dark Ages at some point. I wanted to play the DLC, but I was like, I have to fucking beat the main game first. And I just hadn't really got around to really playing it. Plus, the Steam Deck. Did you ever play Doom 3? That made more horror. Yeah, I played Doom 3, yeah. I've never played it all the way through, because every time I'd start, I'd end up losing the I don't know how, I guess. Oh no, I remember. I was like pretty far in, but then when they had set up my Xbox, they had used an account. I had an Xbox One at this point. But they set up the account with where they had access to the email. Or it was like one of their emails. I was like, fuck. But I couldn't sign back in. So I just made it my own account. And then I couldn't play that save file anymore. But Doom 3 is pretty good. I usually play the BFG edition though, because I don't like that. The flashlight definitely. I don't know. I don't like the idea of the flashlight being a separate weapon. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, as much as I actually like Doom 3, there is one thing about Doom 3 I don't like. The fucking shotgun is ass. It's a really bad shotgun, and it is pitiful. But I mean, the Doom 3 shotgun has become just so. It kind of almost become of a meme on itself. Yeah, you would have 100% clip on a flashlight, and yeah, the shotgun sucks. It's like. The Doom 3 shotgun has almost become kind of a meme on itself of just how notoriously bad it is. Like, it was about as effective as slapping with somebody with a napkin blindfolded. The spread was way too high. It did pitiful damage. You had to like shove the damn thing in their throat in order for them to die in one hit. I saw somebody say that the Doom 3 shotgun is not actually that bad, and it's just a skill check. What? Like, I disagree of it being a skill check. I think it's just a poorly designed weapon. I also did see another take on it where it was like the original release of Doom 3 was the engagements are usually closer quarters because you'd be so dark, and because you can only have the you can only have either the flashlight or the weapon, that most engagements would take place point blank range, so that the shotgun's range, the drop off range being so low, or the range being so low, made sense because engagements are usually close quarters. And I disagree with that too, because shotgun, you know what it is. The Doom 3 shotgun suffers from video game shotgun syndrome on steroids. Like if you have ever played COD or something, well, especially the older COD games, shotguns seem to only have a range of slightly longer than melee range. Like, those are a close quarters weapon. And so, any amount of range just isn't good enough. Or the damage is so pitiful at long ranges. Or just the rounds just disappear. That's the Doom 3 shotgun on steroids. The shotgun in Doom 3 is effectively a melee weapon. A shitty one at that. Yeah, I agree. I like when shotguns are actually good. And it's not that hard. And shotguns in real life have pretty decent range. Now, sure, I know games aren't exactly realistic, or not every game needs to be realistic. Okay, gotta go now. Sorry to leave suddenly. I hope you have a good night. It's good chatting with you. Alright. Probably gonna clean this bench here and then I'll end stream. Unless someone else joins in. Clean up this bench, and then I'm gonna end stream. Unless, again, someone joins. That's the bench cleared. Actually, let me get this wall cleaned up too. Just that wall specifically. Can I walk on that? Boo, you sir. Boo. Can I not? Why can I stand on the other side but not? Just trying to clean up a little bit in spots that. And there's this railing over here that needs to be finished, and then that will be... And then that will be stream. Yeah, just clean this gate. Does this gate over here need to be cleaned too? Or wait, there's another gate somewhere. No, that's just... This gate needs to be cleaned. Do I have any soap? Creating liquids. No, I don't. As soon as this gate's clean, I'm in extreme. There we go. Alright. Well, that's stream. We'll try to beat we'll try to play through. I probably might try to do Predictions Gate again. Cause I forgot we started it. And then I started another WOD, and then once I realized, oh fuck, it was too late. But tune in next Friday, and we'll either do that or we'll do another WOD, or I might even do something else completely different. But it just honestly depends. That will be dependent on if I do something different. It will be dependent on something else, like, oh hey, let's play Helldivers or something. But otherwise it would just be Doom. So see ya.